Hi gang, so this week we're talking rally cars. Not everyone's jam, I know, but this might just make you fall in love with them. So I was scouring the internet in search of finding the answer, is it worth building my own rally car, or should I just pick one of the ones Gran Turismo has provided? And I came across a comment that basically said, there's no point making your own because there aren't the upgrades available. You can only put dirt tyres on. Firstly, I thought, challenge accepted. And secondly, I thought, as far as I'm aware, what constitutes as a rally car is if it's taxed at an MOT in the UK, you can enter it into rally events. And that's it. Lou, it also has to comply to FIA regulations so you don't die. So on that basis, every car in Gran Turismo 7 is or can be a rally car. So I set myself the challenge. We're going to build a rally car and we're going to pit it against the Subaru Impreza Rally Car from 1998 and see if we can build something that can match that car. So first of all, I started with the Lancia Delta Integrale. I went to the used car dealership, they had one in there, and I thought, well, that's a legend of a car, is it not? I started the upgrade path, and what I noticed was that Gran Turismo wants you to basically build the rally car version of the Integrale, because in the customizing menu you've got all the wings, the wheels, the bumpers and stuff, so it's already there. So I felt that one doesn't really match the criteria of making my own rally car. Next, I turned my attention to the Clio V6. Now, I got all the way through the upgrade path, put it onto the dirt, and I was about 4 seconds slower than the Impreza. And then I realized what we're doing here is rear-wheel drive against four-wheel drive. And that doesn't sit well with me. So I went in search of a four-wheel drive car, but it had to be unusual, something that you may not have ever seen, certainly on the rally scene. That's when I found this, the Mercedes A45 AMG four-wheel drive, which fits the criteria against the Impreza rally car. So what we're going to do, we're going to upgrade and tune the A-Class and see if we can make a rally car out of this fine specimen and pit it against the Subaru Impreza. We're going to set some lap times with the Impreza and yeah, see what we can do. I almost went with this as my unusual pick, the Mazda 3. I had no idea that was four-wheel drive. So this is what I've come up with as far as customizing is concerned. We've got the rally style wheels on there, complete with the yellow sort of Brembo brake calipers, a lovely beautiful livery applied which really captures rally, and that's about as much as you can do with the AMG. I was really disappointed with the wing options. There was only that one crappy rear wing style to go for, which isn't really big enough for rally, but it's the best we got. And that's not really gonna affect me too much. I can add some downforce, so that's about all I need from the car really. So let's head to the tuning shop where I can show you the modifications that I've made that really enhance this car and turn it into a rally car. Come on. The tuning shop then, everyone's favorite place to waste all their credits. Let's start with the weight reduction. So I've gone for weight reduction stage 3. Now, the thinking behind that is I really want to take the weight off of the car so that I can add ballast on and put that weight in all the correct places. Increased body rigidity. That's acting as my roll cage. That was the thinking behind that. I don't want to make too many or in any engine modifications, because in the case of the rally car, you really are just running the engine that comes from the factory. So to start adding loads of power would really take away from what rally is. So I've left the engine pretty much stock. I've only added on things like, the sports silencer. That's just to make the car sound good. You got to have a sports silencer on there. Same with the air filter. I'm going to detune the car back to original settings anyway. So that was just purely aesthetically, really. What else have we got? Of course, we've got the fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel. I felt that was truly in line with the regulations. Same goes for the racing pads and the discs as well. All would be modifications that you would make to a rally car. What else have we got? Steering angle adapter. The back end is going to come round on you, so you're going to want the steering input on that one. Also with the hydraulic handbrake as well, just to kick her around the corners. We've also got on there, of course, according to that comment, I'm going to name no names, but that's the only modification you can make, the dirt tires apparently, to turn this into a rally car. I don't agree with it. So let's head over to our first challenge as I blow a bubble out of my mouth. Let's head over to our first challenge and jump into the seat of the Subaru Impreza 1998. Sorry, I forgot to go through the tuning sheet quickly. Those are the adjustments that I've made. Pause it, whatever you want to do. But let me just go through a couple of things. Anti-roll bar, I've gone a bit stiffer on the rear just to kick her around a little bit. What else have we got? The negative camber angle, slightly lower on the rear just to reduce the grip. And then if we jump over to the output adjustment, I did put on the fully customizable ECU because, like I said, I wanted to keep this car around its factory engine output of 355 brake horsepower. 357 is what I've achieved. Good enough. So that's the idea behind the customizable ECU. We've also got the ballast on there. Like I said, I want to put the weight where I want it. So we've got a 53 to 47 split. It's okay. It's okay. That's good enough. I'm happy. One other thing, I've utilized the close ratio low transmission because we're not going to be hitting mega top speeds out on the track, so we really want to utilize all of the gears. The Impreza had been consistently topping the timesheet since 1993, and in 1995 it clinched the World Rally Championship. It did it again in 96 and in 97. That's 3 in a row. The Impreza unfortunately missed out on the 1993 championship, but it did go out with a bang, not literally. It dominated in Portugal, Tour de Corse, an island just off of the coast of France, and Acropolis in Greece. All at the hands of Nicky Grist and the late great Colin McRae. Right, so we've got 300 brake horsepower in this Impreza, and it's a thoroughbred, a championship winning car. I don't want it to be beaten by an A-class Mercedes that I've just knocked together. I'm going to give it my all. And I'm going to treat this test fairly. I'm going to race both cars as hard as I can. I've just completed the license tests, not the license test, the circuit experience tests on this track, so I know it pretty well now. So that takes the track knowledge out of the equation. It's all down to the performance of the cars. Let's get on with the lap. Okay, a 127.7. I'm not sure if the A-Class has got it, but we'll find out. In fact, to be honest, I don't want it to have it. I want the Impreza to win this. It deserves it because of its heritage. This Mercedes A45 also has an amazing heritage. It was built by a man in his bedroom on the 2nd of January 2025. A formidable contender against the Impreza, I think you will agree. Nevertheless, it's four-wheel drive. We've got 357 brake horsepower, an extra sort of 60 brake horsepower more than the Impreza. Let's see what we can do with that. I don't want it to win, but in the name of science, and to answer the question, can you build a rally car in Gran Turismo 7? A contender of a rally car? We're going to find out. Wow. 27.8, 1/10. That's close. Now, I've been lapping this car for a lot longer than I was the Impreza, because in this car, with the Impreza, I could nail the handling's just nailed. It doesn't react the same way as the Impreza does. Yes, I can nail a lap, but can I consistently nail corners? That's the question. In the Impreza, I can do that all day long. Can you build a rally car in Gran Turismo 7? Yes. But does it put a smile on my face? No. It's more like it. The noises, the turbo squeals, the handling. This is putting a smile on my face instantly, and I've only just got going. Hello, Marshall. You standing in a very bad place with me at the wheel. I know rally's not great in this game. There are other titles for you to go and experience rally way better, but this is when you just want to thrash a car around the track and do it in one of the best rally cars ever made. This is a lot of fun. Yes, I'm loving this. Look at this. It's just soaking up the bumps. It's handling it so well that it just handles the terrain, just laps up the divots and the bumps. It's so good. So much fun to just thrash a car. At the end of the day, just jump on Gran Turismo 7, jump on, thrash a car, thrash one of the best rally cars ever built, the Impreza 1998 season car, and it's putting a smile on my face, I know that. If you want to watch more crazy builds just like this one, I've got you covered up here. But other than that, gang, I'll see you in the future. Let's go.